What's up, people? How you doing? I hope you're not good because I'm doing so fine. If you're new in here, my name is Grace from Nairobi, Kenya. If you're a returning subscriber, what's up, boo boo? What's up? You're the real MVP, honey. You a returning subby. Mwah. You are the real MVP. And if you see me for the first time, I would really love you to join the community and become an MVP as well. We love new members here. Okay. So anyway, guys, if you see me for the first time, we usually do fitness, we do lifestyle, we do sit down videos, okay? And that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to do a sit down video. And let me tell you guys, maybe, I'm not sure, maybe in the future I'll open a podcast because, guys, I can't talk and I know I really can't talk. So anyway, I love sit down videos, and I think it's been quite a long time since last I did a sit down video, but you're doing that today, okay? So if you're an OG and you've been here, we turned a year recently. It's been a month and I think a week or two, because I turned a year on September 27th, and today is November 5th. Yeah, 5th. Today is November 5th. So it's been exactly a month and a week and some few days. Yep. It's been a month, a week, and some few days since I turned a year, and I turned 28 years old. 28, yeah. Look at me now, a whole grown up. And adulting, I want to be a baby again. Or no, I want to be a billionaire at 28. Okay, whatever. So anyway, guys, so in this specific video, I'm going to be telling you 28 things I've learned at 28. So I have my notes written down. And so if you see me looking down, it's because I have my notes down. Because as a mom, sometimes your mind, you cannot remember everything, okay? So with no further ado, let me go to number one. Number one is be as authentic as possible. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter where you are at in life. Be as authentic as possible. And I know this is quite hard to tell someone, well, at this age and this era, like, it's so hard for authenticity to pay or to like appreciate. People, let me tell you, people say they want authentic, but people love fake. People will be like, let me tell you, if you start doing fake things right now, if you start being unreal, oh, it pays, it does, but it doesn't go a long way. So personally, at 28, I've learned, and this is something that I am living in it, like, be as authentic as possible. Whether it's in business, whether it's in content creation, whether it's anything that you're doing in your day-to-day life, whatever it is, be as authentic as possible. In the long run, it pays, honey. Okay? Yeah. So let's go to number two thing that I've learned at the age of 28. Number two is trust no one. And let me tell you guys, I know I have trust issues. I won't even gonna lie. I have trust issues. And sometimes, yeah, I say sometimes, it's even hard to trust myself. Imagine. So how am I gonna trust you or the other person? Like, when days go by, it's getting harder and harder for me to trust people. I know it's crazy because maybe as days goes by, it would be easier for me to trust people, but as days go by, it's getting harder and hard for me to trust people. And let me tell you, people are weird out here. People are weird out here, honey. Trust no one. Okay, if I tell you trust, you have to trust someone. Trust yourself. Yeah, please. At the age of 28, I've learned to trust no one. People are weird out here. Okay, so number three thing that I've learned at the age of 28 is don't let the world hold you down for your past mistake. Okay, you are human. Okay, yep. And this is something that, let me tell you, I've lived with it. I know I'm human and I've made mistakes in the past. And you think that bringing my past will shake my tables? You think that? Nah. At the age of 28, honestly speaking, I've learned not to let the world hold me down for my past mistake. I'm human. I was young then. I did what I did then. It's okay. I'm human. As long as I'm not making the same mistake right now and I've become a better person and I'm trying to become a better person each and every day, trust you me, the world, the society will not hold me down for the things that I did a year, 2, 3, or 5 years ago. Okay, like I mean, 5 years ago I was 23 years old, and you think bringing up something that I did at 23 will shake the tables? Unless your tables, but my own table, no, it will not. You cannot hold me down for the mistakes that I did in the past. No, I'm only human and I made mistake. And the same as you're only human and everyone makes mistake. As long as you're not making the same mistake each and every day, don't let the society, don't let the world hold you down for your past mistake, honey. Okay? Yeah. Oh, number 4 is aging is actually a blessing and a privilege. Now hold there. Let me tell you one thing. At this age and era where everyone is saying, oh, 18 forever, 19 forever, 25 forever. And don't get me wrong, because I also say 21 forever, okay? But let me tell you, honey, back in the day, I used to think, not even I used to think, even these days, there's people who do that. Like when people hear that you're 35, 45, etc., they think telling you that you're old is an insult. Okay, people think that telling you, oh my god, you're so old, like it's an insult. When you tell a 45-year-old that you are so old, do you know that maybe you might not get to 45 years old? And do you know that it's such a blessing and a privilege to be 45 young? It's not even 45-year old, it's 45 year young. Okay, like at the age of 28, imagine telling someone who is 38 years old, oh my god, you're so old, etc, etc. How sure are you that you're gonna see 38-year-old? How sure that you'll ever see yourself at 38? How sure are you? So, and also this is something that I always say, I always ask, what is the alternative of not growing old? Is dying. And would you rather die or would you rather grow old? Because for me, I've always said I'd rather grow old than die. As long as I'm growing old healthy and wealthy and in Christ, I'm okay in growing old, okay? So at 28, I've honestly come to realize that growing old is actually an actual blessing and a privilege, okay? If you're at 20-year-old, if you're watching this and you're at 20-year-old, please, insulting someone who is 30 and telling them that, oh my god, you're so old, it's not a flex, okay? It's not a flex. So yeah, let's go to number 5. Yeah. So number 5 thing that I've come to learn at the age of 28 is being thankful and grateful is a cheat code for achievement and winning. Okay, yeah. And I know you're asking how. Let me tell you guys, when you're grateful, when you're full of gratitude, you attract more things. And let me give you an example. Like when we wake up in the morning every day and you're like, oh my god, thank you for this house, thank you for the breakfast, thank you for everything. Somehow you don't get to see the things that you don't have, okay? And you create a room for you to get more. Other than, imagine someone else now who is waking up and complaining every day and is like, oh my god, I don't like this house, oh my god, that breakfast was not even sweet, oh my god, I'm not happy where I am. They'll never see any good thing in their life happening, okay? And I'm going to repeat this, being grateful and being thankful, whether to the universe, to God, or even to people who are surrounding you, it's a cheat code to winning and achievement, okay? For instance, now let's go to someone who is like just close to you. They do something to you. Unajua kuna watu wengine hawajongi kusema asante. And I've met those kind of people and they're like, wanaonanga like you owe them something and whatever you gave them, it's not enough for them to say thank you, okay? But I have seen this personally, like someone doing something for you, no matter how little it is, and you say thank you, and they're like, you are saying thank you for this? And the next time they even do better and they're like, oh my god, I noticed and I realized how that small thing made you so happy and you're so thankful and grateful for it. And I thought, why not add you up on this other thing, okay? It's the same thing with the universe and God. When you're so grateful and you're filled with gratitude, you create room for more wins, okay? And you're achieving and achieving and achieving. That's number 5 thing that I've learned at 28, okay? Yeah, being grateful is a cheat code to winning. So let's go to number 6. Number 6 thing that I've come to realize or learn at 28 is just start. Start it afraid, start it anxious, start it unsure. Just start. Scared, afraid, anxious, unsure. Just start. It doesn't matter how you want to start. Like, just start, okay? Whether it's business, whether it's content creation, whether it's going back to school, whatever thing you want to start, just start. Let me tell you, you will never be a failure for starting. Actually, if you don't start, that's when you're failing. Because you never know. This is the thing. This is the most beautiful thing about starting a thing. You get to know things that you didn't know. When you don't start because you're afraid, you will never start, okay, right? So you will never know the outcome. You will never know, oh my God, if I started this, I would have won. If I started this, maybe I would have not won. And let me tell you, you'll never have a successful story without having so many wrongs. You think you'll just start and it will be right. We are right on everything. No, you'll have some wrongs, okay? But at the end of the day, you started and you learned one thing or the other. Let me give you an example. For me, at this point, if I decide to quit YouTube right now, I'll be so proud of myself that I started it because it's something that was in me, within me, and I tried it out, okay? And I already see how it's taking me. I have the experience, I have learned through it, right? So at this point, if at any chance I think of quitting YouTube, I'll be so satisfied. But just imagine if I never started and maybe I've been saying, oh my God, I'll start, oh my God, I'll start, and then eventually not even start because I'm afraid or scared or anything of the kind. No, honey. If let me tell you, if you have a business idea, even right now, if I decide to quit on my business, I'll be so happy that I tried. Okay, it doesn't matter whether it gave me profit, whether it gave me losses, whatever it gave me, but I have learned through my business, honestly speaking. And if I decide right now to quit my business and be like, no, I'm not ready to do this anymore, I'm so proud of myself that I started. I started it scared. I started it anxious. I started it so unsure. But at least at the end of the day, I started. And this is something that you should pick. Just start. It doesn't matter how you're feeling at the moment. Just start. Okay? Yeah. Let's go to number 7 thing that I've learned at the age of 38. So number 7 is, I know I talk about this quite so often, but I'm going to put it down. Working out is a lifestyle and keep it going, okay? And if you've not started, start now, okay? I came to realize that you don't work out to lose weight. And I don't know whether if you're working out to lose weight, it's okay, honey. It's okay. But for me, one thing that I've come to realize is that working out is actually a lifestyle. It's not something that you do for 6 months and you're like, oh my God, now I have worked out for 6 months. Now I feel good. I'll never do it again. I have hit my goal, etc, and that's it. No. This is something that you do every day. Because other than keeping fit, you know the health benefits of working out. Okay? So, if you know the health benefits, why not do it long term? Now, for me, I don't work out to lose the weight. I have always said this. I am working out to keep fit. Losing weight comes as a bonus. Like losing the weight, getting that dream body, etc. It's a bonus for me, honestly speaking. It's a bonus. For me, I'm doing it to keep fit. And do I want to keep fit forever? Of course, yes. So what does that mean? It means working out is a lifestyle for me from now on till I don't know when. Okay? And you should add that into your day-to-day life. Okay, if you're not working out, please add it. I know I have said this somewhere, I don't know in which video, but do you know working out doesn't only help you physically, it's also help you mentally. And if you know the benefit of that, like, just start working out. Okay, number 8 thing that I have come to learn is struggling is not a flex, honey. Whether you are struggling in love, whether you are struggling with finances, whether you are struggling in your business, whether you're struggling in anything, it's not a flex. And I know somehow it looks like it's a flex when you tell people, do you know how much I've struggled? Do you know how much I've struggled? It's okay to say that as a motivation, okay? It's okay to tell someone, oh my God, before I got here, I've really struggled, as a motivation, okay? But it's not a flex. You don't want to struggle so that you can be able to flex to other people that, oh my God, I've struggled to get here. No, if you're saying it in a point of a motivation thing and not a flex, it's okay. Number one, there will always be something better. a better partner, a better business, a better anything. Okay, so why do you think coming to tell us that you've really struggled with your boyfriend, it's a flex? It's not a flex. Get out of that relationship, honey, and go get better. You're struggling with your business, or okay, if it's your business, it's okay. It's okay. Be patient. Be patient. Things get better. But being employed in a bad place and you're coming here to tell us, oh my God, you know how much I've struggled, and it's affecting your mental health. It's affecting you even physically, emotionally, like overall, it's just affecting you. And you're telling us how much you've really struggled. Find better. Okay, it's not a flex. Even in life right now, like I know I have struggled for sure. I know I've struggled in this life, but it's not a flex. What I'm trying to say is, if you can get better, go for better, honey. Okay, as long as you are not doing something that you know will get the detectives coming for you. If you're not doing something that it's a crime, just do it. Okay, if you find an easy way to live a comfortable life, do it, as long as it's not a crime, honey. Okay, if you find a 70-year-old baby boy trying to give you all the wealth that you've been wanting in life, go take that 75-year-old boy and live the life that you've dreamt of. Okay, yeah, that's not a crime. Dating a 75-year-old boy is not a crime, and he will give you everything that you want, so why not? You did not get that advice from me, of course. You did not get that advice from me. Okay, all I'm trying to say is, if you can get an easier way which you feel comfortable with and it's not a crime doing, just do it, because struggling is not a flex. Okay, eating the same meal Monday to Monday because you cannot afford another type of meal, it's not a flex, honey. That's kind of struggle. It's not cool. It's not good. Okay, so yeah, I've come to realize at the age of 28 that struggling, it's not a flex. Whether I'm struggling in life, whether I'm struggling with love, whether I'm struggling with whatever thing that I'm struggling with, it's not a flex. Okay, yeah, let's go to number 9 thing that I have come to learn at the age of 28. Oh, okay, number 9. So I've come to realize that it's very okay. It's very okay to be single. Okay, and let me tell you, if you are here watching me and you're single and you're not enjoying and you're not happy when you're single, can I tell you one thing? Even when you find a partner, you will not be happy. If you find your happiness from other people, let me tell you, you will never be happy, because people come and people go. So each and every time someone comes in your life, you're happy, and then they go. No, again, you're not happy. Let me tell you one thing that I've come to realize in this phase of where, like, you're being single, whether it's intentional or it's because of circumstances, it doesn't matter. Be present in your singlehood status, or what do I call it? Like, just be present. Be happy. Do the things that make you happy. Try and find yourself. Make yourself better than yesterday each and every time. Okay, heal yourself if you need to heal yourself. Okay, and it's so okay to be single, and you learn about yourself when but then you truly learn about yourself when you're alone. Trust you me, it's not when you're in a relationship, it's when you're alone. That's when you get to know about yourself. That's when you get to learn about yourself. And it's okay to be single. If you're at any chance you've ever felt like, oh my God, am I single, why don't I have a man, etc, etc, the man will come at the right time. If God says they will, it's okay. But be intentional, happy and present in your life in the season of waiting for that time to come. Okay, yeah, so it's okay. Okay, number 9 relates to number 10. Number 10, which says it's important to have friends, but it's okay to have none. Should we repeat number 10 again, honey? Yep. It's important to have friends, but it's okay to have none. And let me tell you, I've seen quite a circle of friends, like girlfriends, etc, etc. I have seen the ones that break each other, and I have seen the one that make each other grow. And that's why I said it's really important to have a circle of friends that will help you when you're going down mentally, emotionally, when you don't know what you're doing with your life. They can come and pick you up. Okay, it's important to have friends who are meaningful friendship. It's very important, but it's also very okay to have none. And a time will come, like let me give an example. For me, I don't have friends at this point in life. And would I want friends? At this point in life, I don't think so. But will I need them? Of course, yes. Because right now I'm trying to show up for myself. I cannot even show up for a friend. Honestly speaking, I cannot right now be able to show up for a friend because I'm even struggling to show up for myself. Okay? So right now it's okay to have friends, but not right now, unless I don't know what happens. Okay, but it's very important to have friends that motivate you to be a better person every day. Okay, but if you don't have friends like me at this moment, it's okay, honey. Like no one, I know you see those friends on IG, on TikTok, and you're like, oh my god, this girl have 5 friends, and they can even plan to go for brunch, 5 of them, and they'll show up, all of them, and you're like, oh my god, this is so good. Why don't I have friends? I wish I had friends. There is time for everything, honey. There's time for everything. It's very important to have friends, but it's also very okay not to have them. Okay, number 11, it's a very important thing that I've come to realize at the age of 28 is you are not what the society says or thinks you are. Okay, you are actually what you think you are. You see those conversations that you have by yourself, and you can tell yourself, I am worthy. If you tell yourself you are worthy, you are worthy. Whether the society says that you're not worthy, but you talk to yourself every day and you tell yourself that you are worthy, honey, you are worthy. If you talk to yourself and you tell yourself that you are not enough, even if the society tells you that you are enough, trust you me, you are exactly what you personally think you are, and what you say you are. It's not what the society tells you. So even if the society is telling you positive things and you're telling yourself negative things, that's exactly who you are. That's exactly what you are. Okay, even if the society is telling you negative things and you're telling yourself positive things, that's exactly who you are. The things that you tell yourself, that's who you are. You are worthy, you are enough, you are abundant, etc, you are beautiful. All that is, if that's the conversation you have with yourself, honey, if you think that you are capable, you are definitely capable. Okay, even if the society tells you that you're not capable. But if the society tells you that you are capable and you tell yourself that you're not capable, definitely you are not capable. Okay, so yeah, that's one thing that I came to realize. I am not what the society says or thinks I am. It doesn't even matter what the society thinks I am or says I am. It's actually what I think I am and what I say I am. That's what really matters to me, and that's who I am. Okay? That's one thing that I've come to realize at the age of 28. So, number 12 thing that I've come to realize is forgiveness is not for them. Forgiveness is actually for me. Okay, and these have really helped me, because let me tell you, right now where I am in life, you will do something bad to me and you think I'll hold grudge or something. Now, by day 1, day 2, day 3, by the time you're getting to day 3, I've already forgiven you. Imagine, whether you ask for forgiveness or not, unless you were like someone who was very, very close to me and we shared quite a lot, it will not take me 3 days, but at least it will take me a week or two. But trust you me, in a week or two, I have already forgiven you, and uh, you're no longer an important subject to me. Okay, if you did something wrong to me, whether you said sorry or not, I already forgave you. That's one thing, because this is one thing I came to realize. Someone will wrong you and they will go on with their day-to-day life like nothing happened, and you are here getting hurt every day, waiting for someone to come and say sorry, someone who doesn't even feel apologetic for what they did. Honey, like, just forgive them and continue with your life. It's honestly for you. Once you forgive them, you heal faster and you continue with your life faster. The longer it takes you to forgive them, the longer it takes you to heal. Okay? So, honestly, who are you doing this for? It's not for them. They're not apologetic. It's for you. You get healed, you get better, you move on with your life quicker. So that's one thing that I came to realize. Forgiveness is for me and not for them. You do me shit, I will see what you did. I have learned a lesson. But forgiving, I'll forgive you quickly. By the time you're getting to the I'll process my emotions. I will not even lie. I'll feel bad. If you did me something bad, I'll feel bad. I'll process my emotions. I'll feel them. I will let them out. But then again, once I'm done with that, I'll forgive you and continue with my life like nothing happened. Okay? Yeah. Learn that. Forgive them for you, not for them. Okay? Yeah. Okay, number 13 is don't be embarrassed to look like a foolish beginner. Okay? Or be embarrassed to be seen trying. Honey, I know in this era where you're like, oh my god, how will people see me? How will they tell me? etc, etc. Honey, don't be embarrassed to look like a foolish beginner. At the end of the day, you will never know if you don't try. Okay? Just as when I said start, it doesn't matter how you are starting it, it's the same way. You learn through whatever you are trying to do. Okay? For instance, let me give an example with my YouTube channel, right? When I started my YouTube channel, I didn't know nothing. Well, maybe up to now, I still don't know some things, okay? And there are days that I'm like, oh my god, how does this thumbnail look like? How does this editing look like? But do I even care? No, because I'm learning. Trust you me, the way I used to do things when I was starting my YouTube channel and the way I'm doing them right now, it's not the same. When it comes to music, I've learned how to place music. I have known one or two things, okay? When it comes to recording, I've learned, okay? And was I embarrassed to look like a foolish beginner? No. And I know at some point I was like, or people were like, what is she doing really? But okay, now that I started and you all said, oh my god, this looks where am I right now? I'm still trying. And it's okay to be seen trying. Like, never be afraid to be seen trying. You only learn through trying. Okay? Yeah. That's one thing that I've really learned. You only learn through trying. So don't be embarrassed to look like a foolish beginner. Even in that business, honey. It's not only like in content creation only, even in that business. You will never learn about it if you don't start. Start that business. Start hawking whatever you're hawking. Start selling whatever food you're selling. You will learn through the process. Oh, you thought adding that cube in that food is good until one client tells you, oh no, you're adding too much cube. How would you have known that you're adding too much cube in that food if you never tried? Okay, so don't be embarrassed to look like a foolish beginner and never be afraid to be seen trying. So yeah, that's number 13. So number 14 thing that I have learned is live life one day at a time. It will save you a lot. And let me tell you, this is for my overthinkers. And personally, as a satisfied overthinker, I overthink about everything. I overthink about yesterday. I overthink about the last 1 hour. I overthink about what is happening right now. I overthink about what will happen 1 hour from now. I overthink about tomorrow. I overthink about 5 years to come. I overthink about something that happened 2 years ago. I am a certified overthinker. Okay? And this is what happens with overthinkers. What happens is, because most of the time we are overthinking, we miss out on the good and beautiful things that are happening at the moment. Okay? Yeah. Because imagine, instead of focusing on what exactly is happening right now and how beautiful it is and how great you feel about it, you are here thinking, yesterday, why did I say what I said yesterday? What if I didn't say that? What did this person take me for because his response or her response was this and this? Wait a minute. 2 years ago, something like this also happened. And I didn't like. You see, we are overthinking. You are here thinking like, okay, now 2 years from now, if I will not have a car, will I still be using Uber or Matatu? What will I? Honey, you're missing quite a lot. And I know I'm still struggling to live my life one day at a time. I'm still struggling, but I am trying. Am I trying? Yes, I am trying. Okay, so we're at number 15, right? Not everyone deserves a reaction or a response. Okay, and I'm gonna go deep, just a little bit deep into this. Let me give an example. So someone comes in your inbox or in your comments and starts telling you, oh, you think you're this, you think you're that, you're not that. They just put negative comments. Okay, and at some point you think, let me reply to this person, but then again you're like, no. And let me tell you, the way people comment on something, whether it's actually most of negative things that they comment on, you'll be like, you can tell the kind of thinking level they have, okay? And most of the time their thinking level is below 10, okay? It's below 10. And your thinking level, let's say it's at 90%, and you look at what they commented and you feel like you want to respond to them, but then again, honey, imagine your thinking level is at 90 and their thinking level is at 10. Do you see how low you've brought yourself? Do you see how low? Just because you want to respond to them? No, honey, it's not everyone who deserves a reaction or a response. Let them continue being stupid, okay? Like, allow them to continue being that stupid. Like, don't lower yourself that much, okay? Also, even like, let me give an example. Someone will come and tell you something like, oh, you know what, person B said this and this about you, etc, etc, and then they're expecting you to go and confront person B and ask them, why did you say this about me? But then again, you're not doing that, and they are wondering, why is she not going to confront person B after we told her what person B said about her? But you know why I'm not going to confront that person B? It's because whatever they said, it's okay, it might be triggering, but do they really deserve a response? Do they really deserve a reaction? No, it's not everyone who deserves a response or a reaction. Okay? Yeah, sometimes you'll be like, okay, there are days that you feel like, today is the day. If someone crosses my line today, whether it's online or wherever, they're gonna see a side of me that they wish they would never see. Okay? So there are those days that someone will just comment something and you'll be like, boy, you got me on the right day, or maybe you got me on the wrong day, because today I'm gonna respond to you. But don't allow those days to be too many, that they will become like it's every day that you're responding to people. No, I I honestly understand those days where you're like, no, today I'm gonna respond to every person who gonna speak negative or gonna comment something negative. Okay, but then most of the time, please learn that it's not everyone who deserves a response or a reaction, whether it's at your workplace, whether it's at home, whether it's online or wherever. It's not everyone who deserves a response or a reaction, okay? And that one have really saved me quite a lot, okay? It have really saved me.
So guys, when I was editing, I realized that I left out number 16, and I'm going to say it quickly. So number 16 is educate yourself if you can at any given chance. Guys, we know the importance of knowledge. So if you can, please educate yourself at any given time. Thank you.
So number 17 is a woman being taken care of. It's cute, honey. It's cute. As a woman, have your money, be independent, but allow yourself to be taken care of, because it's so cute. Okay? Am I being taken care of by any man? Nah. But he is coming. Don't worry. He is on the way coming. God will deliver him. Okay? Yeah. So anyway, being taken care of as a woman is so cute. I understand having your money, being independent, it's so good, and it feels so good having your own money that you know you're not bothering anyone, etc, etc. But you can't be independent and dependent also. You're fully independent, but you're also dependent on your partner. And honestly, allowing yourself to be taken care of, it's so cute. I will not go into details to that because I know you know what exactly I'm trying to say. Okay, yeah. Being taken care of as a woman is so cute, whether you have your money or not. But most importantly, have the money, be independent, but be dependent as well. Yeah, allow yourself to be taken care of. It's cute. Yeah, no one is taking care of me, but I can't imagine. I can't imagine. Number 18 thing that I've come to learn is comparison is the thief of all joy. Okay, if you're comparing yourself with someone, anyone, and you feel triggered instead of feeling inspired and motivated, honey, you're doing the wrong comparison. Okay, stop comparing. Like, just stop. If you're not feeling motivated, like I know this is something that happens almost every day with everyone, comparing yourself. Whether you have a company, you're comparing your company with this other company. Okay, whether you have a business, you're comparing your business with this other business. Whatever you are doing, whether you are creating content, you're comparing your content with these other content creators content. Okay, but if you compare your company and this other company and you're feeling triggered and not inspired, not motivated, stop, because that's the root of jealousy. That's exactly where jealousy comes from. And if when you start feeling jealous, you start becoming a witch. Okay, and are you trying to be a witch? Are you trying to be a witch, honey? Are you trying to be that? No. Okay, the only moment I think you should compare yourself with anyone is when you're feeling motivated and you're like, oh my god, each and every time I see what they're doing, I really, really feel motivated and I really feel so inspired. That's the only time. Okay, that's the only time you compare yourself, because as I said, comparison is the thief of all joy. Actually, you don't even have to compare yourself. You just get inspired, get motivated, but just don't compare yourself. Why are you comparing yourself when you have your own strength? Everyone have their own strength and you have your own, maybe seen or not seen, but you have also your own strength. Okay, comparison is the thief of all joy. Don't compare yourself with anyone or anything. Feel inspired, feel motivated, don't compare. But if at any chance you look at people and you feel triggered and you don't feel inspired, even unfollow them. If you have to unfollow, just unfollow them. That's very dangerous. As I said, if you feel triggered, you start feeling jealous. If you start feeling jealous, you become a witch, and it's so bad. Number 19 thing that I've learned at the age of 28 is, honestly speaking, I know I've said this in another video. I don't know which video, but I know I've said, but it is having enough sleep is so important. Honey, having enough sleep is so important. I don't know how I can even say this. Like maybe 5 years ago, let me tell you, 5 years ago, maybe I would struggle with my 4 3 hour of sleep. I still struggle up to now. I still struggle. But am I trying? I will not even lie. I'm really, really trying to have my 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Yes, not 6 to 7, 7 to 8. Sometimes I even try to have my 8 to 9 hours of sleep. Yes, because every day as I grow up, I come to realize how important sleep is and how it helps us in more than one way. And I cannot go deep into this because as a grown up, you should know how sleep is important. Stop doing 4 hours of sleep, honey. Just stop doing 3. Siku moja utafade juu ya fatigue. Yeah, you will find one day because of fatigue. Because you're not having enough sleep. Sleep is important. And let me tell you, I even focus better. I do things better when I have had enough sleep. Let me tell you, not having enough sleep is sickness. You don't even realize the things that you're doing. You're walking like a zombie because you did not have enough sleep. You are trying to deliver something, you cannot even deliver it because you are in a zombie state. Have enough sleep, honey. Okay? Have enough sleep. Let's go to number 20. Number 20, thing that I've come to learn at the age of 28 is people who want to put you down are always below you. Simple and period. Let me tell you. You see someone who is down, who is below you. You are here, they are here. They are pulling you down because they want you to be on the same level. Someone who is on top of you will never pull you down. How? They cannot. Someone who is on top of you, they try to lift you up so that you can be on top with them. Okay? And you know what people on the top are doing? They're not comparing. They're not comparing. They're not fighting. They are collaborating. Okay, people who are on top are collaborating. They're not fighting. They're not trying to put each other down. etc. So if at any chance if at any chance you ever see someone trying to put you down, they are below you. And you know what? You know misery love company, right? Because you are here and they are here, they try to put you down so that you can be on the same level and so that they can be happy because now they have company. They want you to be as miserable as them. As I say, misery loves company and they want you to be as miserable as them. Don't give them a chance, okay? Don't give them a chance to put you down. Don't. 21. thing that I've come to learn at the age of 28 is I am exactly where God wants me to be. Simple, period. I cannot even explain that further. Period. I think I've said this in another sit down video. I cannot remember which one, but I am exactly where God wants me to be. And I know sometimes you feel like God doesn't hear you. He doesn't answer prayers. Like sometimes you feel like you're not his child. I know. And sometimes you feel like you're forgotten. Like, God, did you forget me? Like, do you remember that you have a kid by the name Grace? Or you forgot about me? I know sometimes it feel like that. Sometimes feel like I'm praying, but are the prayers really getting there to you? I know that those days, guys, I know the noise. Kids are outside. Please concentrate on what I'm saying. Forget about the noise. Okay? I know there are days that you feel like, God, I see what you're doing for other people. Why is my own case different? God, you still have a child by the name Grace. Why are you forgetting me? God, are you really listening to me? There are those days, but trust you me, sometimes God is just watching us, and sometimes He is working on things that you don't even know about behind the curtains. Okay, He is doing miracles behind the curtains that you cannot see. Okay, oh my God, the noise. God, I still want to move out. God will be doing those things. So, when you realize that you are exactly where God wants you to be, you live in peace every day. If God wanted you to be on point B, you won't be on point B. Trust you, me. Because sometimes you feel like I'm not supposed to be on this point. I'm in point D and I'm supposed to be in point B. But trust you, me, you are in point D for a reason and God knows better. You're exactly where God wants you to be, okay? Number 22 is expectations hurt. Lower your expectation, honey. Okay? And I've been a good student of these. I've been hurt by expectations. Okay? I'll be expecting someone to do something. And let me tell you one thing. I came to realize there's some days that I ask myself, did this person hurt me? Or was it my own expectations that hurt me? Because someone will do something and I'll feel hurt, like really hurt. But for them, they didn't do anything wrong. Actually, if you ask them, they didn't do anything wrong. And then you come to realize it's not what they did, it's your expectation of them. You had an idea of them in your head. There's something that you are expecting from them, but they did not deliver the expectation. So when they did not deliver the expectation, what do? You feel hurt. Huyo msi anaishi maisha yake venye anastahili kuishi venye huwa anaiishi, okay? But wewe uko zile za I'm expecting you to do this, I'm expecting you to behave like this, I'm expecting you to do this and this. But no, they are living their life day by day how they usually do. And when they don't do one thing or the other that you expected them to do, you feel hurt. They did not hurt you, honey. Your expectations hurt you, okay? Lower your expectation. Unless you have sat down with someone and agreed on something. You know what? Every Wednesday, you're going to be doing this and this. And then they did not do that, whatever they were supposed to do on Wednesday, they hurt you because it was an agreement. They hurt you. But something you never sat down and discussed that you're not supposed to do this. You can only do this and this. They did not hurt you, honey. They were doing what they're supposed to do. Your expectation was the one that hurt you. Number 23 almost relates with when I said being taken care of is cute. Being feminine. As a lady, being feminine, it's so cute. And finding a partner who leads and lets you thrive in your femininity is cute. Okay? Yeah. Should I repeat that? And I know people confuse letting a man lead you with a man like ordering you around, like a man treating you so badly, a man seeing themselves like I'm the only one who have a say in this thing. It's not like that. Letting a man lead and let you thrive in your femininity, to me, looks like he supports me in my decisions. He supports me in what I do. He adds up in my ideas. Okay? He sits down and watch me thrive in the things that I said I will do. He sits down and helps me create a life that I've always dreamt of creating. Okay? He comes and leads in a way that only him can. He comes and tells me, baby, I know Your dream was to open this and this. And you know what? I see the power that you have. He encourages me and adds up to whatever I need him to. Whether it's finances, whether it's anything of the sort, yeah. He comes and leads. He leads. Not only in finances, even with the knowledge. Okay, even with the affirmation, he leads, but still lets me thrive in my femininity and gives me a hand when I need a hand. Okay, that's so cute. Imagine just being feminine and you're doing your things, but you know there's someone who's leading you and cheering you up. Yeah, do you have that kind of man in your life? Me too, honey. Me too. Me too. Me too. But he's on the way. As I told you, God delivers. Okay, it's on the way. It's on the way. It's on the delivery road. Okay, yeah. So God will definitely deliver such someone. Okay, yeah. So as a woman, being in your femininity is cute. Okay, yeah. Sitting down and letting a man lead you when you thrive in your femininity, it's cute. I don't know how you can translate that. I don't know how you see that. I don't know how you explain that, but for me it's, yeah, as I said, it looks something like that, like being supported where I need support. Okay, being seen when I want to be seen, even when I don't want to be seen, he can see me. Okay, yeah, being affirmed, being motivated, adding up on the knowledge that I have, like all those cute things. Okay, yeah, that was number, I think, 23 or 20. Number 24 thing that I've learned at the age of 28 is therapy is very important. Go to therapy. You need to heal those wounds. Imagine you can see through the wounds. Imagine it have taken you so long to go to therapy. Now the wounds that you have in you, we can be able to see them physically. Go to therapy, honey. Go to therapy. Anyway, guys, have I gone to therapy myself? No. Do I have some wounds that I need to heal? Yes. Okay. And am I planning to go to therapy? Definitely. Okay. But if you have a chance to, if you have the time, if you have not even the money, because at this point you have free therapists. Yeah, so you can always book a free therapy session. Come like, oh my god, I'm forgetting, like Red Cross. I think Red Cross, they offer a free therapy session or something of the sort. So it's not even about the money, but if you can afford it and you feel like you're ready to go for therapy, go for therapy. Those wounds need to be healed. Okay. Number 25 thing that I've come to learn at the age of 28 is family, friends, partner, or whatever. Toxic is toxic. Cut them off. Okay? Cut them off. Always guard your mental health. Okay, always guard your mental health. It doesn't matter who he or she is to you. If they are toxic, they are toxic. Simple and clear. Cut them off. Whether it's your mother, whether it's your father, I've seen crazy confession about people saying how their mother used, and up to date they insult them, how they ask for money, and when they cannot afford that money they get insulted. Like literally, someone will tell you, do you know what, I'm 30 years old, but my mom insult me. Like literally, like your own mother is being toxic. Cut them off. It will help you. Imagine when you die, utazikwa peke yako. They will only have one grave, which will be yours. You will not die with your mother. She will be the cause of your death, but you will not die with her. You see that toxic father that you have, and they tell you all the bad things in this life. Cut them off, because you're meant. Why would it cost you your mental health? If it's costing you your mental health, cut them off again and again and again. It doesn't matter if it's your sister or brother, your father or mother, your husband, your boss. Toxic is toxic. Cut them off. Okay, yeah, that's one thing that I've come to realize as I grow up. Imagine mimi saizi huwezi nipe stress, mimi nayo nitakucut off. Mimi nayo right now at the age that I am in, I have a very big scissor and it's very sharp. A very big scissor and it's very sharp. Okay, anytime like this you try and bring that toxicity in my life, I'm gonna cut you off. I don't even care who you are in my life. I'm gonna cut you off. Let me heal in peace. The last thing I would need right now in my life is toxic partner, toxic parent, toxic siblings, toxic workplace, toxic nothing. Okay? Yeah. Number 26 thing that I've learned at the age of 28 is your dream life exists. Okay, honey? It doesn't matter how it looks like. It doesn't matter whether it's having a G-Wagon at the age of 29, owning a 5-bedroom house in an island, having I don't know what, like your dream life definitely do exist. And you can create it if you desire. If you really, really desire. Let me tell you one thing. If you can vision it, oh my god, if you can vision it, you can have it, right? One thing that I've always said is be realistic, but be optimistic as well. Okay, be realistic with your goals. Just be realistic, don't go overboard. Okay, but be optimistic. As I said, if your dream life do exist, okay, and if it exists for another person, it can definitely exist for you as well if you try to create it. Okay, that dream life that you desire, if you try to create it, as much as you're being realistic and you're being optimistic, you can get it, honey. Yeah. Like me, I can see myself being a billionaire next year. And it's possible. Yeah. I'm being realistic and optimistic. So it's possible, honey. It's possible to get that G-Wagon. It's possible to have a private jet in the next 1 month or 2 or 3. It's possible to own that beach house in the next 2 3 months. It's possible. It exists. It's there. If you can vision it, you can have it. I've always said that. Okay? Yeah. And even the word of God says where there's vision, there's provision. Imagine. Yeah, the word of God says that where there's vision, there's provision. So if you can vision it, you can have it. As long as you are realistic and you're optimistic about it. Okay? That dream life that you have always dreamt of, that you have always desired, really actually do exist. Okay? Yeah. Number 27 thing that I've come to learn is I am very, very wealthy in one way more than I can ever imagine or think of. Imagine. I don't know how to go deep into this. I'm sorry I don't know how to go deep into this, but this is one thing that I've really come to realize is that I am very lucky and I am very wealthy in like the universe. Like, oh my god, this one is deep. Yeah, and this is something that I say every day. I am wealthy. I am lucky. The universe is always kind to me because I know it is. I am healthy. Okay, yeah. I've come to realize that. I don't know how to go deep into this, but I can only tell you, yeah, that number 20, that the 27th thing that I've come to learn at the age of 28 is that I am very wealthy and I am very lucky. I am so wealthy in more than one way. So number 28 thing that I've come to realize at the age of 28 is drum rolls. Trust God and involve God in everything. Okay, number 28 is trust God in everything and involve Him in everything. Yeah, a game changer. A game changer. It doesn't matter how tiny whatever you are doing is, involve Him in that. You're trying to look for that remote that you are confused where you put it. Able involve Him in it. Able tell Him to help you find it, and see you will find it. It doesn't matter how big that situation looks like, involve Him and trust Him in everything. I have seen how trusting in Him and involving Him in my day-to-day life have really helped me. I have a testimony. Yesterday night when I slept, I did something and I was like, oh my god, if I do this thing, what will happen to me tomorrow? I don't know, because I don't want to do this thing because I'm supposed to do it tomorrow. If I do it right now, it might cost me something tomorrow. Okay, but then I was like, let me just trust in God. God will create a way for me. Okay, so I woke up today. I was doing more 1 2 3 kidogo. Like an hour or 2 hours ago, I received a call and someone told me, oh, can you look at this and this? And I was like, oh God, this is you. I know this is you. Like I was like, God, I know this is you. Because yesterday I did not let the fear get into me. I knew very well that I trust in you and you create a way for me and you have done that. Okay? So what I'm trying to say is trust and involve him in everything. It doesn't matter what it is. Even when you're cooking, just involve him in the cooking. Utajipata umeweka chumvi mingi kwa hiyo chakula juu haukuminvolve. When you involve him, you put the right salt, the right amount of salt in that food. Okay? Involve him in your working out. Trust him in everything. So you are trying to buy that private jet by next year. Why don't you trust in him? Because he's the only person who will make you get that private jet. Yeah, so at the age of 28, the 28th thing that I've come to realize and learn in this world is trust God in everything and involve him in everything. Okay? Yeah, guys. So that have been 28 things that I've learned at the age of 28. I hope that this was insightful. I hope that these have helped one of you, okay? And I hope that you pick one thing or the other. And honestly speaking, I would really love to engage with you on the comment section. It doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're at the age of 20 or the age of 40, 50, whatever. But anyway, in my analytics, I can always see that people who watch me are from the age of 20 to the age of 37 years old, okay? So it doesn't matter which age you are, like comment down below and tell me one or two things that you have learned at your age. Whether you are 37-year-old, like just comment below and tell me one thing that you have learned at the age of 37. Whether you are 57, comment below and tell me one thing that you've learned at the age of 57. If you're 20 years old or even 19, also comment below and tell me one thing that you have learned at the age of 20 or 19. I can also appreciate if you tell me one thing that you've taken from this video, okay? Yeah. If you don't have something to tell us, please leave love emojis on the comment section. When you comment and when you like this video, it gets recommended to more people and we get to grow our community, okay? If you watched till this far, I really do appreciate you being here. Remember to be good and do good. I love you. Mwah. Bye.